Chase, what is your favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
Whenever he spanked me in front of the entire church for doing bad stuff.
Noah, do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
Yes, it was him talking to my wife about being submissive to her husband in marriage counseling.
Jonathan, do you have a favorite story about Preacher Stephen?
I do. The night I got saved, that when his face lit up and he knew I was saved.
Do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
I think one of my favorite memories of Pastor Stephen was when they presented him with a brand new Chevrolet Silverado 1500.
Memory of Preacher Stephen?
Well, okay. Hi, kind pastor. I love you and all your family very much. But one of my memories is, and you probably laugh about it, was when I told you to get down off that ladder and let Steve Leonard do it. Good old Steve, because he knew he could climb those ladders and do all that stuff, and I didn't want you to get hurt.
No one knows the hours you've spent upon your knees. The tear stains on your pillow is something no one sees. But in heaven there's a record of all you say and do. And right now we're giving honor where honor is due.
Mark, do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
I do. When my mother was down at the nursing home, he was very good to her. Each day he went and visited her and stuff, and then he helped preach her funeral in 2017.
Miss Betsy, do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
I do. When Dale had his gallbladder out, he come all the way to Irwin, Tennessee to sit with me at the hospital until he got through. He was there when Dale come out of surgery.
Miss Jackie, do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
Yes, I do. And they came and helped me when we had the flood, and all the people came and worked, and then when he come down and brought the church down to my house to sing for me for Christmas. Yes, I really appreciate it, and I loved every moment of it.
Do you have a favorite memory of Stephen Spencer?
Yes, I do. It makes me kind of sad, but he was with me every time Kent had to go in for procedure. He was there with me every time it happened, and I'm so proud of him for being there. And Kent left him being there too. And he was there with me. Within 15 minutes after Kent passed away, he just got there. He was with me now, 4 o'clock in the morning when he went into a coma, and they called him from the hospital. He's always there when you need him.
Because you gave, just look around and see all the lives that have been changed for eternity. Every sacrifice made a difference in our lives. That is why we say thanks. That is why we're here today, because you gave.
Miss Betty, do you have a favorite memory of Preacher Stephen?
I really do. When I got broke into and had to go to court, he was there with me, sitting beside me every time. And when they said that I didn't know if I was going to have to go somewhere else or not, the preacher said, "No, you're not going to have to. I know you're not." And I didn't.
Natalie, what's your favorite memory of Stephen Spencer?
The time I was being my super sweet self at Bible school and not listening to him, and he threw me over his shoulder for no good reason.
Marilyn, do you have a favorite story about Preacher Stephen?
I'd have to say it was when he came to visit me in jail. Hadn't seen a family-friendly face, and he shows up, and he was there every day after that to check on me and make sure I was okay.
This memory of Pastor Stephen is he hadn't been a pastor too awful long at Calvary, and of course Joe's accident happened, and he was there day, night, whenever we needed him. And I know one night Kelly and I were sitting out in the waiting area trying to get a little bit of sleep, and I woke up and looked over, and there sat Pastor Stephen. and he was holding his Bible. And of course, he had a big cup of coffee as usual. But I just love him so much and just thank him for always being there for our family.